Let's see if my mic is coming through on the stream this time. I think I figured it out. Sure did. Okay, excellent. All right. Okay, once again, just in case anyone's watching this in the future in the VOD, I am Dan Bear Pig, and I am a noob streamer. I've only streamed a couple times, usually Minecraft, and today I'm taking a look at the final update to Kerbal Space Program, version 1.12 on final approach. And I haven't played in a little while, so I'm a little bit rusty, but let's see what we can do. Let's see. Let's start a new game. I've got a bunch of old cloud saves. Probably going to need to clean some of those out. But we're going to start a new career mode. Whoop. Will it let me do this? Yes. Stock final approach. And I'm calling this stock because I don't have anything that will change gameplay. No parts mods, no physics mods, not even Ferrum Aerospace. I've got, let's see, what did I install? I installed joint reinforcement, so that's the most game-changing mod that I've installed. Kerbal Engineer, I'll see if I need that. I'm sure I'm going to set that up, but there's been a lot improved in the UI in Kerbal Space Program since I last played this seriously, so I might not need it as much as I used to. And as you can see, I've got Scatterer and environmental visual enhancements installed. And what else? One or two other, I think, distant object enhancement. No, I don't think I had that because I don't think it's ready yet. So let's take a look at difficulty options. No crew respawning. Always have these on even if you're playing a hardcore save because there are bugs and sometimes it just doesn't make sense not to reload a flight. Okay, allow other launch sites, of course. I'm not sure what this actually does. Persist Kerbal inventory loadout. Let's go ahead and do that. Okay. Kerbals level up immediately. I'm going to go ahead and enable that because I might rescue some Kerbals in space and want to take them directly to a space station rather than bring them home before sending them back up. G-force limits, pressure limits, yes, definitely. Resource transfer obeys crossfeed rules. Always allow action groups, yeah, that just makes sense to me. Require signal for control, plasma blackout. Extra ground stations. Okay, I think this is how I like it. Let's pick a flag. That's the other thing. I installed some flags. So I've got some fun ones. Let's see. Here's Klingons, Planet Express, Lannisters, the rebels from Firefly, the Empire, Fire Nation, Earth Nation, Air. Let's see. What else have we got? The Rebellion, Slytherin. Terran Empire is probably what I'm going to go for here. But I've also got I've got Legos. And yeah, that's what I've got. Okay, so yeah, let's go with the Terran Empire. And start. I'm going to rearrange my OBS window here just a little bit. There we go. It'll be a whole lot easier to see chat for me now. Okay. Yep. I've got that I know what I'm doing. There will be no mistakes. Everything is looking pretty great between the improvements that KSP has made itself and environmental visual enhancements. Let's get some contracts. Science data from Kerbal. And launch our first vessel. Aha! Welcome to the vehicle assembly building. Got it. Okay. Start with the classic pod. Oh, that that flag looks great back there. Let's see. Yes. I'm even rusty on the controls, geez. I have been very busy with Minecraft and other things, and loving the new Minecraft update, and itching to try out the new KSP update, so... Okay. Let's just make the classic basic starting rocket. We got our parachute. We've got the only engine available to us, the Flea. And, yeah, this is what I like to use Kerbal Engineer for. Thrust to weight ratio. Poor Jebediah is going to be experiencing a minimum of 8 Gs while accelerating and a maximum of 14. That's pretty intense. So, let's limit the thrust. See if we can limit him to 4 Gs. There we go. And that's still a pretty aggressive flight profile, but a lot more manageable. Maybe he won't pass out. Check yo staging. And can we put flags on the outside yet, or was that a mod? Let's see, utility, cargo. Oh, I have not messed with this yet. I've played with the parachute packs, but not before these were separate parts and there was an inventory. Okay, science, mystery goo is the only scientific experiment we have that's not part of the capsule. So for the science contract, we will just take a crew report, I think. Let's slap some of these guys on here. Alright, how does our center of gravity, center of lift? Awesome. That looks great. This is a rocket ready to fly. Oops. Do I even need to name it? No, I don't. Let's go. Take a sip of my coffee while I wait for the loading. SAS on. Okay, let's see. Hello, Jeb. Man, there has been a lot added to this. Okay. Crew report. You record the crew's assessment of the situation. I need to get the crowdsourced science. I'll do that before the next one. Okay. Can I transmit from here? Okay, yeah, because I don't have comms. That's all right. Okay, let's launch. Oh, have they improved the plumes? Because that looks great. I don't have any visual mods that improve plumes. So that is stock right there. And we are out of propellant. Let's go ahead and turn off SAS, let aerodynamics take it from here. I think they even added a maneuver clock in 1.12, so I don't need Kerbal alarm clock anymore. End of an era indeed. What is my apoapsis? Oh, I'm there. Yeah, I don't have an engineering module on here. In my brief test, I forgot I had a bunch of other mods installed from previous versions, and they apparently worked, including the raster prop monitor for the IVA, so that's exciting. I have an idea that I really want to do a full playthrough using almost exclusively IVA mode. I don't want to use just IVA mode. Let's go ahead and deploy. It's a little iffy, but I think we're okay. I don't want to use just IVA mode because sometimes you just really want to see your rocket from the outside, but all the important stuff, maneuvers and everything, fly it from inside the cockpit. Just for an extra challenge. Whoa, there we go. He's alive. All right. Wow, okay, they've made some upgrades to Scatterer. This looks amazing, and this is the smoothest performance I have ever gotten out of Kerbal Space Program. This is fantastic. All right. Recover vessel. Okay, crew report from launch pad, 5 data, 1 data from recovery of a vessel. And he did not gain, well, he gained 1 experience point, but no levels. Excuse me. All right, let's see what we've got here. Ooh, plenty of new contracts here. Observational survey of Kerbin. Take a crew report in flight. In flight. In flight. Okay, so those are all the same, just different locations. Haul the swivel into flight. Honestly, the contract system in the vanilla game is probably the weakest thing about the game. So test a decoupler splashdown at Kerbin. Alright. Test the fleet. Yeah, okay, so I've got to go be in this very narrow altitude range, going a very specific speed, and, you know, test the flea solid booster. It really does not make much sense. Test the parachute, this makes a lot more sense. Alright, but let's accept escape the atmosphere. And what do I have? 17 science. So let's go ahead and get basic rocketry and engineering. And I don't have enough for anything else yet. But as soon as we have, let's see, yeah, this gives us the thermometer, basic antenna, and a decoupler. Fantastic. Yeah, anytime that you can get a new scientific experiment, always get that, because then you can unlock the rest of this much more quickly. Leave facility. Okay, so let's see if we can upgrade our rocket to escape the atmosphere. Bloop. Alright, we've got a liquid fuel tank here. Do we have... I don't think we have heat shields yet. But we don't really need them yet, so we're okay. Let's put a decoupler on here. couple of fuel tanks. And engines. Okay, I've got a bigger solid booster. I've got the swivel. And already I've got 1 kilometer per second delta V. That won't get us out of the atmosphere though, I don't think. Let's change. There we go. Nice. And what do we have here? No variations yet. That's okay. Alright, so let's do another decoupler. And a solid booster. Hammer. Okay, so this doesn't particularly matter because I can throttle that down an unrealistic amount. This, however, does, so let's limit the thrust so that he only gets 4 Gs. Perfect. And yeah, that is assuming full thrust. And for aerodynamics, we've got a problem. I don't think that's even accurate. But fins. Much better. In fact, let's go ahead and drag those down. At least pretend we're not sitting on our engine bell. Okay, now we need some communication. No, need communication, but we're going to anyway. There we go. And we've got science experiments now. Let's just slap a thermometer on here. Okay, let's make action groups for this. Yeah, I haven't even done much with the robotics. Just a very little bit, and then I got very busy. So, custom 1, let's have that be the antenna. Toggle, and custom 2, we'll do log temperature. Okay. And we are ready to go. All right, Jeb, are you ready for your second flight? We've got not enough for orbit for sure, but I think enough if we go nearly straight up, we will leave the atmosphere. Coffee. There we go. SAS on, throttle up, and go. Let's get a crew report. The shores look inviting, and you watch the waves roll into the coast. Transmit. Didn't check my staging. There we go. Always check your staging. Okay, G-forces are high. Let's throttle back a little bit. And we are out of liquid fuel. There we go. Turn off SAS. I think we're gonna do it. Oh, I don't have I need to upgrade a lot before I can see exactly what my apoapsis is anyway. But yeah, I think we're going to do it. There is the moon. Man, this game looks pretty. I would like to go to space. Take a look out the hatch. Yeah, there's the music. We did it. We're out of the atmosphere. Launch our first vessel. We did that. Milestones. Scientific data from Kerbin. And escape the atmosphere. Okay. Terran Empire Space Agency is off to a great start. Alright, let's go ahead and physics warp this. I know what I'm doing. We're fine. There we go. I love the style of these clouds. It kind of looks like a painting. There we go. Now we can see it out the window. Okay. And we are headed back down. Pretty rapidly. Hopefully, we're fine without a heat shield. Come down a lot faster than you go up because you're not fighting gravity anymore. Let's slow this back down. There we go. Yeah, I don't want to attempt physics warp while hurtling through the atmosphere. At Mach 4. Oh, I should be getting crew reports. What am I doing? Oh, it didn't transmit, did I not? Let's not forget our science. Ooh, what exploded? Probably my fuel tank. Man, I am rusty if I'm forgetting to do science. Jeez. Jeez, Dan. Jeb, why didn't you remind me? Okay. Yeah, since we were able to ditch those fuel tanks, we're coming down a lot more gently. Go ahead and deploy the chute. And here we come. There we go, and now we can turn back up the physics warp. No need to sit through all of this. Although one of these days a real-time mission to the moon and back would be a very interesting challenge. I know others have done it. There's my cat trying to get in the door. Excellent. Alright, Jeb. You've done well. Alright. 41 science, that's fantastic. No XP gain for Jeb. I mean, he went to space. He should have an XP gain. Which one is this? Scatter, okay. I'll look into those later. Don't need to do that now. Alright, let's see what else we can get science-wise. Alright, 40 points. Start with survivability because that has a science experiment in it. And heat shields. Service bay, fantastic. Landing struts, radiator panel. Alright, I'll take it. Now I can do either one of these. Stability gives me winglets, radial couplers. General rocketry gets me a bigger solid booster and bigger fuel tanks. And the Reliant, which is the swivel without the swivel and a tiny bit more thrust. I'm going to run into a part count issue if I try doing radial boosters, so let's go for general rocketry. Alright. Let's see if we can reach orbit. Okay. We have so much money. How am I getting this much money? Jeez. Can we do upgrades? If I upgrade, I get patched conics, stronger antenna. No flight planning yet for that. Oh, I might as well do that. Let's upgrade the launch pad. How much does this cost? More than I have now. Let's upgrade the tracking station. Awesome. Okay. Alright, let's see if I can upgrade this and get to orbit. Alright, bigger fuel tank, so I can remove that and reduce the part count. In fact, let's put on 2 of these for a significantly bigger upper stage. And we'll keep the swivel. I like the gimbaling. And that gives me already almost as much delta V as I had on the entire previous rocket. In fact, maybe we ditch the solid booster for this. I'm gonna keep that over there. Decoupler. Let's see, what do these variants look like? No. Let's put the stripe here. There we go. I like that better. Alright, so now if we do another liquid stage. And this time, if I put on... No, let's still do the swivel. That gimbaling is great. This might get to orbit. We've got the thrust to weight ratio to afford this. Yeah, that should get to orbit. Let's ditch that. Put some fins on the back. I like my fins. And how's this looking? Very stable. And I've got another scientific experiment, so let's go ahead and just pop this on the outside here, even though I do have a service bay now. Let's put it over here. No, not that much. Okay, why is it popping like that? Even though I'm holding down shift. Wow, that really wants to clip. Alright, never mind. That is fine. Okay, this is, I think, ready to go. Check your staging. I think we're good. Heat shield, just in case. That's going to reduce our delta V, but I think we have quite the margin here. I think we'll be fine without it, but I don't really want to tempt that. Shroud, yeah. That looks really weird without a shroud. We don't need that much blader. That should be fine. Okay. I am the worst at naming spacecraft. I have the most generic names. I need to get better at that. Alright, Terran Empire is ready for its first attempt at orbital flight. Let's do this. Coffee time. Alright, here's the upgraded launch pad. Still sitting on the engine bell, as one does. Alright, let's go. Start pitching downrange just a bit. Have apoapsis data? I do. In fact, I could put a Kerbal Engineer module on this now. Maybe it's just the solid booster plumes that they changed. So I don't have any mods that, as far as I know, unless Visual Enhancement does it, or a Scatterer now. I don't think so, though. I don't think I have any mods that should be changing the plumes, but they look better than I remember, that's for sure. Alright, we are about to have first engine cutoff. Nico. We're not pitching it up. Nico, stage separation, and second engine start. Let's more aggressively pitch down range, or we will not make orbit. Yeah, that is aggressive. Thank you, SAS. OP. There we go. In fact, I am sure that our apoapsis is way up there. Yep, let's cut engines. We'll do a second burn. I was not nearly aggressive enough on that pitch maneuver. Okay, oh, and I'm not doing science. Crew report. Transmit. Awesome. And let's get another one. Oh, no, we were already in space. Seems we are very much in space right now. The sky seems to be mostly below us. That is true. And let's get a temperature reading. Collected and recorded temperature data from the environment. I'm really missing the community science. Okay. I'll keep that for just a tiny bit extra science value. Pressure data. The instrument reads 0. It's as if we were in a vacuum. Nearly. Close enough. And keep. Can't do an EVA yet. Alright, but let's go ahead and take a look. Alright, let's try this. Ooh. Warp action. Halt the current time warp and return to one-time speed. Pause the game or make no changes. Display an on-screen message. Interesting. Play a sound. Ooh, I bet you can modify that too. Event margin. Is that seconds? It looks... Hour, minute, second. 1 minute. Okay. Sure. Create alarm. Oh, no. Cancel. Alright, let's see how this goes. That is smooth. Okay, I'm a fan of that. Thank you, squad. Delete and close. Oh, that's fantastic. Ah, no more need for Kerbal alarm clock. Alright. I am loving this update so far, that's for sure. Alright, let's point prograde. So let's point right at the horizon and throttle back up. And I'm out of fuel. Alright, well, orbital attempt 1 is a failure. We did not reach orbit. I'll have a better flight profile for orbital attempt 2. Alright, let's go ahead and time warp. Across the Terminator. Okay, and now we're back in atmosphere. Let's go ahead and ditch this stage. Turn off SAS, let aerodynamics take over. And we are landing at night. So we can watch the sunset. And the flames. Wobble. Can I get a crew report? Yes, let's go ahead and keep it. I don't want to transmit right now. 5 Gs, 6, 7, 8, 9 Gs, 10 Gs, 11 Gs. You can do it. You can do it, Jeb. Excellent. Okay. There we go. Pleasant evening. Is that water down there? Looks like water. Maybe? It's very tiled from up here, but yeah, that's water. Alright, let's go ahead and deploy the chute. Might want to increase the tile size for that. Can I do that from here? No. Okay, full deployment of the chute. And let's go ahead and physics warp down. Whoa, that is trippy. There we go. And splash down. Excellent. Recover vessel. Vessel. Nope. There we go. There we go. Okay. Alright, that's a good amount of science though, so not a total loss. Failure of mission, but we did gain. Okay, so we've got 39 science. I can't afford this tier yet, so stability it is. Unless I just want to save up for advanced rocketry. Oh, I think I do. Oh, this has the fireworks launchers. Yeah, alright. Yep, I'm going to save up for advanced rocketry. Normally I like to complete a tier before going to the next one, but nah, not this time. Okay, so I think with a more aggressive flight profile, this rocket will do just fine. And I don't think I really needed that heat shield, but I don't want to lose Jeb. Okay, right. Scatterer. Let's just do... Let's go very high and see what happens. Worst case scenario, I have to turn it down a bit. All right. Let's not forget we have action groups. I keep forgetting that. And in custom 2, we've got the thermometer. Let's add the barometer to that as well. So that will be our science experiment preset. And in fact, crew report, should we add that? No, it's easy enough to right click on that. Just the added experiments. All right. Terran Empire is ready for orbital attempt number 2. And here we go. Throttle up, SAS on, and launch. And let's pitch downrange right now. Just a bit more than before. Oh, I should have added the Kerbal Engineer module, then I'd have a readout up here of my apoapsis. Oh, that's right, I can edit action groups from here. It has been a while. Pitching downrange. Don't really need to have a very high profile because my second stage engine is the same as my first stage, so it is very much overpowered. Advanced rocketry will give me a much more appropriate upper stage engine. Alright. And we have MECO, stage separation, and second engine start. We are already going to go much more aggressive on our gravity turn. Okay, apoapsis is already way up there. Let's already cut the engine and we're getting real hot here. Let's go ahead and physics warp out of the atmosphere. And we are in space. So I liked this. Let's do this again. Apply and warp 2. Delete and close. That is fantastic. Close that there, and let's point towards the horizon. And our fuel margins are still pretty low. Point a little bit downward. Ooh, if I make orbit, I won't get back. Nope. Okay, well, we did better than last time. All right, lesson learned, we're going to need additional delta V. Oh, right. Let's see. Let's extend our antenna and do some science. Already have those. Dang it. All right, I'm going to have to take those from inside the atmosphere. Crew report. Already have that. Gotta remember the science, Dan. Are you brand new or what? Okay, toggle the antenna. And let's head back to Kerbin. operation and SAS off. Let's do this. Okay, we're going to keep collecting recorded atmospheric pressure data from the surroundings. Yes, the surroundings. Okay, we already have that temperature scan. Crew report. Anything new? No, I already did that one. Okay, we'll splash down probably and take a crew report there. Yeah, I don't think I have distant object enhancement. Not yet. But I do like seeing the other planets in the sky from wherever I am. So that is a must as soon as it is ready for 1.12, or maybe the current version is already compatible. In theory, everything back to 1.9 shouldn't have any issues, any significant issues. But I'll test those later. Alright. Anything different about where I am? Yes. Okay. Transmit. Ah. That's alright, I'll just keep it. Here we come towards the ocean. Deploy the parachute. Coming for you, Moon. Okay, and we can physics warp here. Okay, that is definitely different, the way it handles the physics warp. That is kind of funny. But yeah, on the high profile, I seem to be doing just fine. Yeah, this game and these mods have become much more performant than last time I played, because I certainly have not upgraded my hardware. Alright, that's 3 missions in a row, Jeb. Recover vessel. Now, do I have enough for advanced rocketry? Yes, yes I do. 53 science. And decent funds as well. No XP gain. Come on, he's been to space. Advanced rocketry. Yes. Alright. If I can't get to orbit with this, then I'm noober than I thought. Okay, so now let's take the decoupler, let's take the swivel, and let's get a much more appropriate upper stage engine. Yes. In fact, let's lighten our top stage, our upper stage. Oh, yes. Okay, let's just do that. One fewer part to worry about. What do these skins look like? I kind of like that. That looks goofy. We'll just keep that variant. And let's get rid of all these tanks. Alright, we've got 2,400 meters per second delta V. And if I add a couple more of these here. Let's paint it like that. No particular reason. And our trusty swivel. Alright, now that's an upgrade right there. Okay. Now, don't have a launch tower yet. Okay, I want this to be a little more stable. There we go. And of course, as I fly and our center of gravity moves forward, I will be more stable in flight, so that will be fine. Do I have any more science? I don't think so, but let's put the flight unit on. Whoa, we'll only need one. Jeez, that is huge. There's a mod that just adds it to all the capsules, which makes sense, and this is hilarious, but yeah, as soon as that's ready, I didn't see it in the CCAN list, so this will do for now. Old school tape. Alright, this is Orbital 1.1. Or should we call it Orbital 2? It's not that different from the other rocket. It's the same basic design, just an upgraded upper engine. Yeah, we'll call it Orbital 1.1. And Jeb again, the classic hero. Oh, check yo staging. There we go. Launch. And I am almost out of coffee. Uh-oh. Ah, here we go. Let's see. That will do for now. I will customize everything about this later, but I'm not gonna do that in a stream. Let's see. SAS on, throttle up, and launch. Let's pitch down range. Now I won't overshoot my apoapsis either. Let's go. Probably past max Q by now. Do miss the ferrum readout. And we have Miko, stage separation, second engine start. Let's pitch farther. Much farther. Still got a TWR over 1, so I can be aggressive with this. All the way down to the horizon. Our apoapsis is in space, so we just need lateral velocity, all of it. Hope this isn't tiny in the stream. I'll have to watch it back and see how that looks scaled to 1080. Probably increase that in the settings somewhere. But this is looking promising. Let's take a look from the map view. Yes, much better. I think I will make orbit, and hopefully I'll have enough of a fuel margin to get back as well. I do not want to leave Jeb stranded in space before I can even do an EVA to rescue him. Alright, let's go ahead and cut the engine, and then we will warp to apoapsis. Delete and close. Okay. Do I have time to... yes, time to apoapsis. 45 seconds. All right. There we go. That looks great. Cheesing the engine restarts here. I'll do a realism overhaul playthrough at some point. I've done that a long time ago. One nice thing about this being the final major update to Kerbal Space Program is that there won't be any big changes for mod makers to adapt to or wait for, so they will be able to make their final updates. And that I am really looking forward to. Okay. And we have orbit. Contract parameter complete, achieve, orbit. Orbit Kerbin. We didn't tell the recovery team that you'd be staying in space, so they're still looking. Great job. Well, we fortunately have enough Delta V to come back. All right. Excellent. And that'll give us the stability technology as well. So, all right. Technically, I've completed the contract, but I don't feel right not completing an orbit. So let's go ahead and... I mean, I don't have Kerbalism installed, so it's not like I'm going to kill Jeb with lack of food or oxygen. Let's go ahead and warp to Periapsis. Whoa! And let's keep warping. Let's see. Kerbal Space Center. Let's see if I can land at the Kerbal Space Center. Oh, science. Science, Dan. Science. Okay, antenna extended. And... yep. Whoops. Alright, last time I got some while entering the atmosphere. This time, let's see if we can crash down, or no, let's see if we can splash down and get some science there. Don't let me forget. All right, it is just after sunset at the Kerbal Space Center. Okay, so, oh, retrograde. Oh, Jeb leveled up. Nice, okay. All right, you're guaranteed to come home now, Jeb. Periapsis is in the atmosphere, and now it's in the planet. How close can we get? We're gonna fly over it, overshoot it. That is all right. Oh man, city lights look pretty good from up here. Okay. Let's get out of map view. Let's point radial and stage separation. And now retrograde again. We will turn off SAS, let aerodynamics take over, and re-entry interface. See, where is the KSC? Is that it out there? No, because we're going east. Yeah. Oh, we're about to fly over it now. There it is. Hello? Hello, guys? Alright, we're heating up. There's also a mod that adds the reentry particle effects beyond just the flames, which are actually coded into the game but then disabled by default, and there's no setting to enable them, but they look fantastic, so I'm going to be taking a look, see if I can find that mod as well. I do love my visual mods. Is anything different here? No. Crew report? Nope. That's alright. We will splash down, and I'm going to remember this time. I'm going to remember, get the science. I get really excited about the end of a successful or failed mission and starting the next one, but no, I'm going to get the science. We're lower in the atmosphere. Anything different? Nope. Sometimes it's different. Speed this up just a little bit. There is not much to see except that horizon. All right, coming down through the cloud layer here. It's still pretty tiled down there. Might have to go into the custom settings. All right, let's deploy the parachute. And are we getting full deployment? There it is. Alright, so now I'll physics warp. They improved this a lot. I haven't had any disasters in the last several versions with physics warp through parachute deployment, but I still don't like taking the risk. And the water goes crazy. Okay, splash down, and science. Here we go. Collected and recording atmospheric pressure from the surroundings. Collected and recorded temperature data from the environment, not the surroundings. Are those different biomes, environment and surroundings? And crew report. You record the crew's assessment of the situation. We've got situation, surroundings, and environment. Alright. I can EVA from here. Okay. Whoa. EVA report. I don't think a spacesuit was entirely necessary to get here, was it? Actually, it was. To be here, no, but to get here, you definitely wanted to have a spacesuit on. Alright. Board and recover. I hear the crickets. There we go. 47 science total. Excellent. And yep, he advanced to level 1. Good job, Jeb. You are the hero of this space agency. Okay, so let's take a look at the science we can get. Okay, so we have 47, so I don't need stability if there's something else I want more. And, okay, so we've got Science Junior. Experiment storage unit. I haven't used any of the deployable science before either. I started to play through in that update, but then I never really went anywhere with it. The Stay Putnik, and batteries. But I don't have solar panels yet, so I can't charge them. Those come here. So it's going to be a little while. Okay. General construction. Ooh, okay, yes. I thought I had read something about that. I can put flags on the rockets. Haha, I like that. Crew cabin. That will let me do the tourist missions more easily than putting on extra capsules. Engine plate. I like the idea of the engine plate parts, but with clipping and stuff, you can do it even better than these do it. So I rarely use them. The struts, okay. That would let me auto strut too. Flight control. Yeah, I don't need that yet. The main thing here is the Science Junior. But that is very heavy to take into space, or it's very big. It's not that heavy. But let's go for it. Always get science. Okay, so what are the contracts? Explore the moon. So flyby and return. I can probably do that at this point, actually. Once you achieve orbit, everything else becomes a whole lot more achievable. Bring 4 tourists on a high G adventure. Oh geez. Pass out from G-forces. Test a heat shield. I've already done that. I took a heat shield and I tested it by using it. We've got our focused observational surveys. I don't really like any of these contracts, except for this one. Maybe I should just do a science playthrough. Or I'll take a look at the contract mods. There are a lot of better contracts in some of those packs. But this gives us an advance, a hefty completion award, and some decent science. Okay, let's go ahead and accept that one at least. It doesn't expire, I believe. Nope. And let's see. Crew report in flight. This is really intended, I think, for airplanes, which I have a real struggle with, but I really want to get better at those. I don't have any good airplane parts yet, though. Okay, let's not accept any of those. Let's take a look at our rocket and see if we can upgrade it at all, as I knock things off my desk. Okay. ISP 345, 305, that's much better. Upper stage engine. Okay. I can afford to put a little bit more fuel in my first stage. And in my second stage. I think I want to put it in the first stage though and then ditch it. So let's just do a small upgrade. And that gives me about 300 extra meters per second delta V. Yeah, and with that thrust to weight ratio, I think I can actually get away with this bigger tank. Yeah, I still have about 1.8 to start off with, and that gives me an extra 500 delta V. So let's change this. Yeah, that's a good looking rocket. Oh, yeah, we're starting to get close to the next size up, but not quite. And that's looking great. Do I want to take more science? I think I do. What will this do to my increased delta V? It doesn't completely nullify it. I still have 300 more than before, and I can haul more science into space. So I am going to do it. Let's add this to the action group. Yeah. Conduct materials survey. Okay. That's another upgrade to this rocket. Terran Empire has achieved orbit of Kerbal. Next stop, the moon. Oh yeah. Oh, okay. How much? Oh, they're very lightweight. Should I? Yes. Let's see. Where do I want to put this? Maybe use that as my heat shield? Oh, this is risky. Yeah, I'm going higher, so I don't really want to do that. Okay, let's put another decoupler on. It's probably going to completely nullify my additional delta V. Alright, let's do this hefty guy that way. Aw, I can't attach. Okay, change of plan. Okay. Yeah, let's clip a couple into the outside of the materials bay. Alright. Priorities, right? Okay. Alright. Ooh. Whirly strobe bear. Let's do the whirly ones, if that's what I think it is. Those are fun. Ooh, and I can change the start and end color of the trail. Let's see. Let's make these red. We're the Terran Empire. And we'll go dark. Oh, nice. Okay. This is cool. Okay. Oh, I gotta close it there. All right, and start. Let's also do red. Hue red, yeah. And a little bit brighter red. Okay, there we go. Now we're talking. Okay, in the burst. Classic blossom. Palm rings. Crosset. I don't know. Oh, crackle. Palm crackle. Kraken's egg. Okay, well, we have to use Kraken's egg. Okay, start tip, start end, and crackle. Okay, start tip. More red. I heard a sound in my ear. Was it a Twitch sound? I do not know. I'm too new to this. Okay. Start tip. Maybe we go gold. I mean, it started gold. There we go. Start end. Let's do that one as red. And then the crackle. Let's do... Oh, no. That's not what I wanted. Okay. I need to remember to close it here. Start end. That will be red. Like blood of my enemies. And the crackle, like that. Interesting. All right, force all the way up, duration all the way up, star size all the way up, explosion delay 5, I assume that's seconds. Launch velocity, I assume that's meters per second. So it would go a quarter of a kilometer away before exploding. pretty good, right? Firework shots 8, obviously. All the way up. Okay. Alright. Let's see, if I add this to an action group, let's add it to 10. Launch. Alright. I'm not quite sure what to expect. In my test run, I slapped one of these on a space plane, but I didn't change any of the sliders. I didn't even look at those. And I ended up actually shooting my own plane with it. It just bounced off harmlessly, but it was still pretty funny. Alright, let's go. Actually, what was that? Oh, it was a Steam notification. I bought a friend of mine Risk of Rain 2 since it is on sale. And if you are watching this on live or on the VOD, I think I might have a viewer right now. Try out Risk of Rain 2 if you haven't. It is a ton of fun. I'm going to stream that at some point too. All right. Let's just go. And launch. Definitely a little more sluggish than before. I'm not going to pitch downrange quite yet. And until I'm going about 100 meters per second, and then pitch down. There we go. Water looks awfully black at night. And should I launch the fireworks? No, I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait until I'm in space and then celebrate with fireworks in space. Let's go ahead. Okay, atmospheric pressure and okay, yeah, okay. The less resilient samples appear to have splattered around the interior, forming new and interesting color combinations. The environment, the surroundings. Woo! Okay, I need to be a little more aggressive on this gravity turn. MECO, stage separation, and second engine start. Let's go ahead and pitch toward the horizon. Get all the lateral velocity we can. I cannot believe I'm getting this kind of a frame rate, even while streaming with OBS. I'm very pleased with this. Alright. Yeah, this rocket is not going to get to the moon. I'm going to need some more stages and some maybe radial boosters first, but we are very close to getting to the moon. As much of this velocity change as I can to my lateral velocity. Alright, apoapsis is 80 kilometers. I'm going to cut the engine and warp to apoapsis. Okay, we're in space. Once I'm in orbit, I'm going to launch the fireworks. Real close to apoapsis. Okay, there we go. Second engine start 2. Might be fun to live stream this like it's a SpaceX webcast. There we go. We are in orbit. Alright, and it is nighttime. Let's see, how are we oriented? Let's do that. All right. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Whoa. Okay, that's the Kraken's egg. Oh, that's great. There we go. Okay, here's the good distance. Shoot it right at the camera. Okay. Well done, squad. This... Alright, I gotta go launch some fireworks on the moon. Oh, yes. Alright, how many shots do I have left? I got distracted and I have not been counting. Alright. Oh, this might be my last shot. Next time I'm going to spin and launch. Oh, I have another one. I think it's the last one. Last two. Ah, grand finale. Oh, no fireworks sounds in space, of course, but... Alright. GG. I won the game. Alright. Let's see if I can do a better job landing at the Kerbal Space Center this time. Let's warp all the way around the planet. And we've got periapsis here. Let's go ahead and point retrograde. And second engine start 3. Looks like I'll get pretty close. Very nice. Okay. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, alright, cool. I like that. That's a good shot. Alright, let's point radial. And stage separation. And retrograde. Close these doors. Doesn't really matter, but... I saw... I think Scott Manley showed a suicide burn on the moon using some fireworks. And the explosions were contained, so you couldn't even see them, but I saw someone make the Orion drive, the nuclear pulse engine, using the fireworks. And that was pretty wild. Oh, it looks like I got a new follow. I need to set up the on-screen alerts. Hey, it's the Princess Me. That's my wife. Hello. Turn off SAS. Let aerodynamics do the work. There's my other stage. Just spinning down there. Did you see the fireworks? Oh, okay. I've got some stability problems here with the science module. Oh no. Okay, the heat shield is useless. Let's turn SAS back on and point retrograde. Okay, alright, heat shield will save me. Whew, that was close. Overpowered SAS for the win. That's a nice view right there. That's straight out of original Star Trek or Space Odyssey right there. Let's see, what's Jeb's view like? Yep. Whoa. Flames, no flames. Flames, no flames. Flames. Alright, how close? Oh, I think we've bled off too much speed. Yeah, I've vastly undershot the Kerbal Space Center this time. That's alright. We'll have a new biome and collect more science. Alright, and I've got, yeah, Highlands flying low. Do I have anything? Crew report. Yes, you get a great view of the Highlands. Nice. Alright, let's go ahead and warp a bit through the clouds, watching my terrain altitude. Alright, and deploy parachute, SAS off. Nope, SAS on. I forgot. There's the upper stage smashing into the surface there. Okay, now SAS off. There we go, now we're stable. And down to, oh no, I lost the science module. I landed too hard. Okay, I need more parachutes for that. Well, it's not all lost. Let's go ahead and EVA Jebediah. And let's take an EVA report. A spacesuit, once again, was very necessary to get here. Alright, recover vessel. Less science than hoped for. That's the last of my coffee. Uh-oh. Alright, 21 science earned, total of 24. Decent amount of funds. No experience gain for Jebediah. I mean, he shot rockets in space. That's pretty cool. Yeah, let's go ahead and at this point get the stability tech for the radial decouplers. I'm going to need more boosters if I'm to get to the moon. Might need to get another drink here. Alright. I'm keeping those. I don't care if they take away a little bit of my Delta V, I am keeping those. Yeah, I'll stay with the small ones for now. Let's change the trail. Why does that say black? Interesting. Well. Huh. Does it not save the settings? That would be unfortunate. Okay, but what I can do, I can clip this in, so I mean it's part of the internal computer. So clip and unseen. So let's put some, let's move this downwards and add parachutes. Just regular ones. 2 of them will be fine. Oh, and we can put these here. No need to keep those on the capsule anymore. I'm not using a service bay yet. I know I have one. And that's pretty nice. I'm going to wait until I have other stuff and batteries, other science experiments and batteries, and then use the service bay. Cargo, don't need that. I do have the mystery goo. Don't know where to put it on here though. I'm gonna wait on this one as well. Let's see, what else do we have? Radiators I don't need yet. I have batteries. Landing struts, but we are not ready for a landing yet. Okay, and then this is what I really need here. Okay. That's overkill. The hammer. Let's do the hammer. Local translation, and in, there we go. There we go. And now I don't even need any separatrons or anything like that. Aerodynamics, let's put some nose cones on these. Perfect. And check the staging. Okay, so I want all of these to ignite at once. And that gives almost 5 kilometers per second, even with the most necessary payload. Okay. What else have I got? No robotics yet. Okay. All right. This is ready to go. This time I should be able to recover the science module and get a ton more science, and I'm going to spin and launch the fireworks, maybe still in the atmosphere. Let's see. We'll see how that goes. Okay, now this is definitely an upgrade. We're still using the same core stage, so it's still orbital 1. And launch. Oh, too many parts. How many parts do I have? 36. Dang it. Okay. What if I do 2 boosters? I lose a lot of delta V that way. Is it too heavy if I put the thumper on after all? Nope, we have room for that. Okay, so I'm going to need to translate this downwards. And then placement mode. What the heck? Well, that is goofy. That is goofy and a half. Let's try that again. Did it do symmetry on the decoupler instead of... Huh. Okay, that looks right. Jeez, these are huge. I mean, I could put the second stage on that. Man, that gives us a lot of delta V too. Alright. Aerodynamics. Nose cones. Staging. Alright. I like it. 5 kilometers per second delta V. Let's see if we can get into a high orbit. And I'm out of coffee. No coffee break that time. Oh, I've clipped it. Whoops. Surely that won't be a problem, right? Let's go for it. Jebediah is reckless. Pitch down range, because we have some thrust. Oh boy. Oh boy, we have thrust. Oh, I hope that's not too loud. Let's pull back. Yeah, those solid plumes, those look fantastic. Maybe they just added more particles? I don't know. They are loud, and yeah, we are not being nearly aggressive enough. Ooh, I have concerns. Oh boy. Booster cutoff and separation. Oh! Okay, I only lost one stabilizer. I think we will be okay. And I'm going to cut this engine. Look at the apoapsis. Already 110 kilometers. Oh no. Yeah, I needed to be way more aggressive right off the pad. So yeah, we are in a state. You know what? Let's launch some fireworks. Oh, there's sounds in the atmosphere. Okay. Best update ever. Alright, atmosphere is thin. Let's pitch all the way over. Full throttle. Okay. Let's see if we can correct this. Hello, Lentz. Am I pronouncing that right? Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the stream. Trying out Kerbal Space Program 1.12 for the first time and having a ton of fun with the fireworks. Way too much fun. It's been a while since I've seriously played this game, and I have missed it. There we go. Alright, so I'll get to orbit, but I wasted a lot of Delta V, so it's not going to be a very high one. I need to get... Oh, I need to do the science. I keep forgetting the science. It's been that long. Whoa, no, I didn't want to do that. There we go. Microgravity has greatly affected the growth of crystalline structures. Loose objects are also flying around the bay in a very messy but fascinating way. Alright, let's keep that, and I already have these. And here comes orbit. I don't need orbit. In fact, let's go ahead... Oh, I have so much fuel. Okay. Yeah, I can do a high orbit. Okay, even with that wasted Delta V, I can still get a high orbit. Alright. Full throttle. Let's see how high I can get. That'll do. 500 kilometers. That'll be by far the highest I will have gone in this new career playthrough. Yeah, I think done right, this rocket might be able to fly by the moon. Let's go ahead and warp to Apoapsis. Use one of my favorite new features. Built-in stock Kerbal alarm clock. And do I have a new milestone? I do. Okay. Oh, it's an old one. Yep, I just haven't been clearing those. Should I see if I can raise this any higher? I think I should. Let's warp to Periapsis. Delete and close. And we are pointing prograde. Alright. As long as I have some fuel left, a couple hundred meters per second, I should be able to re-enter. So, full throttle, let's just see what we can do. I also don't want to leave orbit. That would be bad. This is a capabilities test flight, so yeah, this is looking very promising. I think this rocket could fly by the moon. Yeah, we're going to cross orbits with the moon. Look at that. Okay, this is a capable rocket. We're going to miss the moon. It's going to be all the way over here by the time we get up there, but we've got time. We don't have any life support needs, this being pretty much a stock installation. So let's just go. So Lentz, are you a Kerbal Space Program player, space fan, or what is your association with the game? That is quite the view. Yep, there goes the moon, off into the distance. RIP. Next time, though. Next time we will plan our launch window and see if we can actually fly by the moon. Meanwhile, this, I think, qualifies as in space high. Yeah, there it is, in space high. So, let's get a crew report. Where is my crew report button? Well, that is interesting. You're alive, right? Yeah, he's alive. Antenna idle, wheels idle. Do I not have any electric charge? No, I do have electric charge. Transfer crew, aim camera. Huh, why can I not take a crew report? Oh, it's because I'm still in time warp. Jeez. Yeah. I might as well be a noob again at this point. Okay, here we go. Crew report while in space high over Kerbin. It's very round. You don't say. Let's go ahead and transmit. 8 science added. How much do I have? There it is. 14. Not nearly enough. Alright, temperature scan while in space high over Kerbin. Measuring the temperature of space appears to be quite impossible, as there is no matter around to be either hot or cold, except the spacecraft, and the thermometer itself. This is probably going to give the R&D guys something to think about for a while. I'm going to keep that experiment for full recovery value. And log pressure. The instrument reads 0. It's as if we were in a vacuum. We are. That is true. And I've already taken a materials study. Alright, so let's go ahead and close these doors. And we are still a ways from Apoapsis. Let's go ahead and go all the way to Apoapsis. Whoa, there it is, right here. And how far did we miss the moon? Almost half an orbit. Alright. But this is the rocket that will get us there. Let's go ahead and warp. No, let's not warp to periapsis until we reduce it for re-entry. Okay, so let's point retrograde. Periapsis is 121 kilometers. That'll do. Alright, now let's go ahead and warp. Man, I love this view. I want to get persistent rotation installed again too. I can't stop modding the game. Every time I say I'm going to do a stock playthrough, I end up with all the mods anyway, but we'll see. I'll go as stock as I can stand. I certainly don't need Kerbal Alarm Clock anymore. That is fantastic. I think it'll let me do orbital transfer windows as well. That'll need some more testing. Okay. We're almost down to periapsis. Alright, let's use our engines to bleed off a little speed. Boost back burn. Alright, excellent. Now point radial and lose the upper stage. It's gone. Whoa, let's point retrograde before we lose some instrumentation. Yeah, now I really am glad I've got a heat shield because I'm coming in hot. New speed record, excellent. Yeah, I have plenty of ablator though. These heat shields come with so much ablator. Yep, this is by far the hottest re-entry yet. Another good capability test for this spacecraft. This is going to be the last mission of the stream, though. I'll have to do the moon on the next one. We're coming up at 4 p.m. my time, and I will need to help my wife out with the twins and start getting ready for dinner. Forgot how much time flies playing Kerbal Space Program. Oh, I should spin with the fireworks and watch them from in the cockpit. Lots of flames, little flames. Lots of flames, little flames. That's a view. Where are we going to land? That's the question. Nowhere near the KSC, that's for sure. We're just going to be in the ocean right here. Okay. Alright, we're getting into the thick, soupy part of the atmosphere and slowing down almost 2 Gs. Oh, Okay, maybe I cut it closer than I thought on the ablator. Or just right? Oh, wow, look at that. Oh, that cut it close. I think I still would have been fine. I was slow enough that I wouldn't have heated up too much, but wow, I used all of the ablator that I put on there. I think I had 20 units. All right. Let's warp just a bit. Ooh, oh, let's warp a little less. Oh, I'm out of electric charge. That's the problem. Okay, no more SAS. Good thing, good thing we already got through the main re-entry before that happened. I think every single one of my touchdowns has been at night in this stream. Okay. I'm tempted to deploy my chutes now. I think I'll be fine at 5 kilometers. I've got 3 times the chute. We're still going nose first, but once they fully deploy, everything will be fine. I mean, I hope it'll be fine. Jebediah hopes it'll be fine. Okay, we're coming down. That black water. Yeah, I'm going to go through all the settings for EVE and Scatterer and see if I can improve the looks. Oh, 6 Gs there. Hope you didn't break your neck, Jeb. Alright. Yeah, we're going less than 4 meters per second now. Which means this is a slow descent. But that's good, because that means we will probably recover the science module and actually get more science this time. $400 meters. There's the moon. So close. We almost got there. $150. 100. Alright, come out of physics warp. And are we going to lose it? All my experiments are on there. Ah, gentle touchdown. Okay. Perfect. Already got that. Alright, recover get vessel, and let's see what we get. I can hear the sounds. I can hear the birds. There we go. 70. Fantastic. 55 science earned. Yes. And no experience gain. Come on, he almost flew by the moon. Alright, let's buy some science before we close this out. Alright, so I can buy one of these. Which do I want? This would give me the struts. Crew cabin. Ooh, that's really tempting to be able to put my flag on every stage of the rocket. That's more parts, though. Aviation. Yeah, I could build planes. That might be a good way to start on the next one. Flight control, I'm much less interested in that. I mean, the Delta Deluxe winglet is nice, but until I have solar panels, I really don't want to launch any satellites. So this will do very little for me. And I don't really use these. So it's between these, and I think Heavy rocketry is later. All right. Yep, I think I've got to go for general construction. I get the struts and I get the stickers. And that will do it. Let's see. 247, not enough to upgrade this. Well, it is. That's pretty tight, though. All right, let's make that decision next time, though. I'm going to go ahead and end the stream there. If anyone's still watching, thank you for joining my stream, my first Kerbal Space Program stream. There will be more to come. And let's see. I don't think I have the interface open. I really need to get better at this whole streaming thing, figure out some overlays for followers and such, and figure out raids. I'm not even sure who's live at the moment. I don't have anything else open but OBS and Kerbal Space Program. So anyway, that is it for today. Thank you for watching. I am out of here.